What if the happiness we've been searching for is actually within reach? And what if the key to unlocking it lies not in getting more or holding on tightly to what we think we need, but in letting go? Today we're diving deep into a powerful quote by Pema Chodron, a renowned Buddhist teacher and author who shares this wisdom. The happiness we seek cannot be found through grasping, trying to hold on to things. It cannot be found through getting serious and uptight about wanting things to go in the direction we think will bring happiness. Let's break this down and explore how we can find true happiness, not by grasping at life, but by embracing its natural flow. The first part of this quote tells us that the happiness we seek cannot be found through grasping, trying to hold on to things. What does this mean? In our day-to-day lives, we often believe that happiness comes from the things we can get or keep, whether it's money, success, relationships, or possessions. We think, if I could just get this job, if I could just hold on to this person, if I could just have a little more, I'd be happy. But as Pema Chodron wisely points out, this way of thinking is a trap. The harder we grasp, the more we suffer. Why? Because everything in life is temporary. Things change, people come and go, circumstances shift. By clinging to them, we set ourselves up for disappointment when things don't go as planned. Imagine holding onto water with your hands. It just slips through your fingers. Happiness is much the same. The more tightly we try to hold on to it, the more elusive it becomes. The second part of Pema Chodron's quote is equally important. Happiness cannot be found through getting serious and uptight about wanting things to go in the direction we think will bring happiness. This speaks directly to our need to control things. We often have a fixed idea of what will make us happy. Achieving a goal, finding the right partner, or getting things to happen exactly as we planned. But when we get too attached to these outcomes, we become anxious and stressed. We spend so much time and energy trying to make everything perfect that we miss out on the joy of living in the moment. Life is unpredictable. No matter how hard we try, we can't control every aspect of it. And the more we try to force things to go our way, the more we create tension and frustration in our lives. Let's face it, how often do things actually go exactly as we expect? Probably not very often. And even when they do, the happiness we feel is often short-lived because we're already moving on to the next thing we want to control. So if grasping and trying to control everything doesn't bring happiness, what does? The answer lies in letting go. Letting go doesn't mean giving up. It means releasing our tight grip on how we think things should be and accepting things as they are. It's about allowing life to unfold naturally without trying to force it into a specific shape. By letting go of the need to control, we open ourselves up to new possibilities. We stop resisting the flow of life and start embracing it. And in doing so, we discover that happiness is not something we have to chase or hold on to. It's something that arises naturally when we're in harmony with the present moment. True happiness comes from within. It's not about getting what we want, but about appreciating what we already have. When we stop focusing on what's missing, we begin to see the beauty in what's here right now. Look around you. What small things bring you joy? The warmth of the sun, a kind word from a friend, the taste of a good meal. These are moments of happiness that are always available to us if we're willing to let go of our constant striving and just be. The more we practice letting go, the more we begin to experience happiness as a state of being rather than something we're trying to achieve. It becomes a natural part of our lives, not dependent on external circumstances. One of the biggest barriers to happiness is fear. Fear of losing what we have, fear of the unknown, fear of failure. But what if we let go of that fear? What if we accepted that change is a natural part of life and that everything is temporary? When we let go of fear, we also let go of attachment. We stop clinging to things, people, and outcomes. And in doing so, we free ourselves to fully enjoy the present moment without worrying about what might happen next. Letting go doesn't mean we don't care. It means we care enough to allow things to be as they are, without forcing or manipulating them. It's a radical act of trust in life and in ourselves. Pema Chodron's words offer us a profound reminder. The happiness we seek cannot be found through grasping or controlling. It comes from letting go, from relaxing into the flow of life, and from accepting things as they are. This doesn't mean we don't have goals or aspirations, but it means we approach them with a sense of ease rather than anxiety. We do our best, but we don't cling to the outcome. We embrace the present moment, and in doing so, we discover that happiness is already here, waiting for us to recognize it. So today, I invite you to take a deep breath. Let go of what you're trying to control and trust in the natural unfolding of your life. Happiness isn't something you have to chase. It's something you find when you're willing to let go. Thank you for watching. If you found this message helpful, please share it with someone who might need it today. Remember, happiness is closer than you think. It's found in the simple act of letting go.